Hi guys, welcome back to another Mastermode stream. Today we are going to be doing kind of a lot of the story stuff, but not really that much of the story stuff. To put it in kind of layman's terms, but we're back. Yesterday we did get our 7th gym badge in. I almost said Seno in Unova, which is actually really surprising considering how much progress I've made with this game. I know it's been about a week since I've been playing this, but like it's been really freaking exciting to actually push through and get this game done and dusted and just keep that pace hopefully going until we get to the very end of this series. But before we get into the swing of things today, I just want to give a quick FYI. I am eating breakfast, which is just literally some fruit in a cup. I just decided to put it in here because it was much easier for me. So if you see me eating, it's just fruit in a cup, all right? Secondly, we pretty much aren't going to be using the lucky egg today because of the fact that we are on par with Iris's ace for the gym. And we have to do all the team plasma stuff in the Dragon Spiral Tower, all the team plasma stuff in the Relic Castle. We have the route that's northeast here of Icarus City, and then we have the Moor of Icarus as well. So we have all that stuff to do, so we're going to get quite over-leveled before we fight Drayden today, which hopefully we're okay with, because this should actually be the first gym where we have fully evolved Pokemon, so it actually might be a bit of a struggle for us, but we'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the swing of things. Today, we got Maverick, our Swampert, at level 44, with Torrent ability, of course. Earthquake, Blaze Kick, Waterfall, and Sky Attack. This is moveset. Then we got our Modest Nature Togekiss. Jubilee here at level 44 with Flamethrower, Nasty Plot, Air Slash, and Aura Sphere. Then we got Osmosis, our Reuniclus, at level 43, Modest Nature with Magic Guard, holding the Life Orb with Flamethrower, Thunder Wave, Future Sight, and Psychic. Then we have Disaster, the Absol at level 42 with the Super Luck ability, Adamant Nature with Hand Attack, Sword Stance, Zen Headbutt, and Mega Horn. Then we got Tiptoeing, our Tangrowth, the Modest Nature Tangrowth at level 43, Rock and Illuminate as its ability with Bug Buzz, Giga Drain, Sleep Powder, and Flamethrower. And then last but not least, we got our John Cena, the Machamp, the Adamant Nature Machamp at level 43 with the No Guard ability with Low Sweep, Knockoff, Meteor Mash, and Ice Punch. And that is our team. But before we get going, let's switch the screen over real quick, because we have challenges we gotta do. Which for us is no speed up. So for the first 30 minutes, we're not allowed to speed up our game, which, to be quite honest, I'm completely okay with this, because I'm not saying speed up is the devil, but I don't need to use speed up to begin the stream. But yeah, it actually should be wintertime now, which is actually kind of neat, because now we actually have, oddly enough, we have access to a couple of areas that we wouldn't actually have access to, which is kind of cool. Where is my repels? Like, so for example, I'm going to go through Twist Mountain right now. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna bring my Igglybuff with me just in case, because if we have to use Fly to get out of here, I'm not gonna be a happy camper. So I just want to make sure I have it with me, just in case I happen to get lost, / just it'd be easier for us to use Fly. But also, not to mention, there's a couple little like Easter egg things. So we can now... Can y'all fucking get out of my way? Oh my god. Alright, so I fucked that up majorly. But basically, if you come all the way around here, you can get whatever item this was supposed to be. And it's a life orb, so I'll take it. But I think... yeah, this is where the hidden item was yesterday. What is it, Sammy? But yeah, there's just a bunch of these like little ice mountains that are here. And I believe one to take us back here. Hidden item right here. A toxic orb, which would actually not be terrible. Wait, there's two different hidden items right here. A ghost gem. And then there's one. An experience share. But I believe if we go to this house right here, if I can walk in the house, this is actually a little bit of an Easter egg, because this guy right here was a former member of Team Rocket, but he was the Team Rocket grunt that you fought in Kanto when you were trying to get the machine part for the power plant. That's who that guy is. Alright. Here we got a Dragon Fang. Alright, cool. I'd say the only issue that we might have with... there's so many hidden items over here. I think the only issue we're really going to have with going through this route is that it is icy on where the pond is. So we're going to have just the most annoying of times trying to get past all of that. So I'm only doing a little bit of backtracking because I do want to see what it's like in the winter time. Oh. So was I right about wanting to take Fly with me for this? Because this is what it looks like now. I'm just curious to note if we can actually... yeah, we can actually get these hidden items that are here. Did they take some of the trainers out? Or maybe there just wasn't anybody there. I'm just trying to, like, gather myself and figure out where everything is at. A Rindo Berry? I'll take that. And a Reaper Cloth. Which, we actually have a Dust Skull, so that actually wouldn't hurt for us to have right now. But what's this lead to? No, I don't need this. Oh, it leads to this room. That's like the dead end room. Gotcha. But then I don't think I've ever fought this guy before in my entire life. I don't think so. But I never come back here when it's wintertime. But what else could be up here that's worth it? Because I'm guessing when you explore here in the wintertime, there's certain entrances and exits that you're not able to go through. Like, the exit that we actually came through yesterday to get here, is blocked off because of the snow. So this is just an area that's blocked off for a long, long time because of snow. Oh, there's a TM over here. For Grass Pledge. That actually might not be a bad TM. Might not be a bad TM. Is there anything else, though? Oh, another dead end. Okay. I'm not sure if there's another area like this that we can't reach unless we are in the winter. Hey man, how you doing? I'm just checking, because I don't think there is one way. I mean, maybe this. Just because I don't want to run into any wild Pokemon. Yeah, there's an item right here. It's a Premier Ball. I mean, that was fun in the case of exploring. Because, like I said, I never come back here whenever it's wintertime. Like, you get little, like... You get quite big secrets, actually. So, like, going into this route over here, Dragon Spiral Tower, you see this huge snow mountain? Now you can finally come up here into this grass and see what's in this grass. I know, I mean, it's... Normally, it's a just higher level Pokemon, but in this game, it would actually be something different. Also, the cool thing, I think that these cutscenes look better with the snow. So, like, it's gonna look nice going through, like, the rest of this game. Also, I just realized something. I just realized that we can go to the shopping mall today on Route 9, and we can buy a bunch of different things. An old Gateau, honestly, I'm not even mad about that. I'll take that. Also, I did say that the inside of Dragon Spiral Tower would count as a different area. I did say that. Alright, Engineer Jimmy, what you got? Coughing? I do like the seasons aspect of this game. I really think that they should... Well, I'm trying to think, because, like... In some regions, the seasons are backwards compared to where, in the United States. So you kind of have to look at it differently, but I don't know. I don't know. But I think the seasons aspect was really, really cool, and I'm, like, not saying that they should have areas that are only strictly accessible during a certain season, but it makes sense why that makes... It makes sense why that makes sense. Yep, that's what I just said. But, no, seriously, I would be... I'd actually really like the seasons to be back. And maybe they're saving it for the remakes of these games, which will probably come out in, like, 2 or 3 years. Maybe a little bit longer. Because, gosh. I'm trying to think of, like, the remakes for everything and, like, when they came out. Horace came out in 2014. And we're just now getting the Diamond Pearl remakes in 2021, so... Actually... Maybe it might be a little bit. Fake tears? Lol. Imagine fake crying. Imagine being a faker. Catch this waterfall, buddy. As you done, son. And shove it. You know what? Let's go into you. Let's go into disaster. Disaster. Yeah, I very much well see my team getting to 45 on everybody. At least 45 on everybody before we go and take on the gym today. Which I don't have a problem with. Because now that we're going to fight fully evolved Pokemon in the gym, I'd much rather be overleveled than being, like, right on par. Much rather be overleveled than being right on par. Arbok, I don't want to fight you right now. You almost made me click the speed up button, my guy. You almost made me click the speed up button. I would have failed my challenge because of you. I would have been very, very, very disappointed in myself. Alright, so first encounter inside the Dragon Spiral Tower is... a Krokorok. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know how I'm gonna catch this thing. Do you think he can take a flamethrower? Nope. Oh, we got a crit. Come on. I don't think the crit mattered, but it definitely didn't help us. It'd be pretty cool if the game gave N a randomized legendary. Because, like, I feel like they should. Otherwise, the story doesn't make sense. Which is, I mean, it's possible because he's not going to get, like, a baby Pokemon. He'll get something that's strong. But, you know, if you're going to replace Legend for Legend in that fight, you should give him a legendary. Also, oh my god, another plume fossil. Also, with, the Fallen Columns. So this is where I was as a kid. I didn't know where strength was right away. And I got to this area before I was like, yeah, you kind of need strength to do anything. Because I saw the boulder, and I didn't know that he said right there, you can walk on the Fallen Columns. So I thought, well, shoot, I need to go get strength. Even though it's like, I don't need to go get it because I can just walk on the Fallen Columns. So realistically, you don't need strength until you get to the Victory Road. I mean, is it even necessary then? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember. Bryson and Sharon, they're being really annoying. I mean, I can say one of them is for sure. I'll leave it to you to pick that one out. This is really the best you got for me? Wow. You're gonna make me kill my son? That's not cool, man. Say I thought I was strong and I can win, so I came here. I mean, you got a Yuxi, so you're on the right track, but you're not gonna win. Yuxi has imposter. Go ahead and go for nasty plot. Oh, sorry. I thought I was supposed to be scared of you. You're just spamming nasty plot. Alright, that's 2 level 45s. Let's get the Absol up there. Because I actually kind of fear for Absol a little bit once we get towards the Victory Road. Even today, I kind of am a little bit terrified of him. That's kind of why I was thinking about swapping him out for the Gigalith. I know Gigalith doesn't have the greatest special defense in the world, but at least it has bulk to it, unlike Absol, who's a glass cannon. But this thing can hit hard and get crits, so it's like, well, might be more worth it, you know? And then it said, since it's coming to the Dragon's Power Tower, my stress level has been maxed out. I bet it has. Do we know what this thing's level up learn set is right now? I don't think it's gonna have... I don't think it's gonna have Sacred Sword. But here's what I'm thinking right now. What is stronger right now? 80, 120. And I don't think fighting resist. I don't think fighting resist bug. So I'm gonna go for it. Alright, I went for retaliate. That's fine, because it's not gonna do anything. Oh, it does. But we kill it in one hit anyway. Lucario. Oh, he's got Bone Rush. I mean, it's not gonna do anything to me, but... The man say just... Alright, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alrighty, not to be distracted by food anymore. Let's get it. Let's get it. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to get my team to 45 with everybody, and then just gonna level up whoever I feel like I need to level up. Most. My anticipation is that we're probably not going to do a whole lot of grinding before we beat the gym, and honestly, I need to really be mindful because I know that in the game, once we beat the gym and we try to go the route that's north of Open Lucid City, we do have a final rival battle against Charon. Ooh, a rare candy. I actually need to use that right now because we don't want it to get confused with the other rare candies that we have. So let's go ahead and give that to... Let's give that to the Togekiss. Why not? Why not? But yeah. So I gotta be a little bit mindful of where I choose to grind before we get ready to fight the Elite Four and Champion tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna need to rebuild an entire team, but it's literally just on the off chance that we do need to rebuild an entire team, and I do have a good amount of Pokemon in the box. Because we also got to trade out a level 50 legendary. I'm so used to Zekrom at this point in the game because I played Pokemon Black as a kid. I wish I could sell all these relic items. I would make so much bank off of it. It would not even be funny. Hey, 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 whoa. I can understand surrounding, but like, this is suspecting behavior. I don't know about that one, Big Chief. Also, go ahead and use Minimize all you want, Clefable. I can Sword Stance and I can Feint Attack. Watch this thing get a move and kill me. Frustration. Okay. Wait, that's oddly ironic because you need happiness to get Cleffa to Clefairy. So that's why that did nothing. Joltik. Bop. Goodbye. Alright, Developer Tia, what you got for me? Mudkip? But yeah, I gotta take into consideration what I want to level up for my team. Because, to be quite honest, I want to make sure I have at least 2 evolutions. I mean, I can check what's in my box and kind of see what all has left to be hatched. There's not that many eggs left at all, so like us getting that plume fossil was like just adding another one to that bunch that we already need to hatch. Which is actually kind of nice because it's like we've gotten, I don't know how many fossils in this game, but we've gotten a lot of them, so it's actually been kind of nice to... I didn't mean to Sword Stance again. It's been actually kind of nice to get a bunch of the fossils so we can hatch some of the eggs, because... I mean, we've hatched a few of the legendaries that are in there. I know there's at least 2 more off the top of my head in there, so... Wouldn't really hurt. Primeape? I can stand against Primeape, right? I'm 10 levels higher, and I accidentally made myself +4 instead of +2. Can you take on 4 in a row? Yeah, because your teams are trash. Like, the only scary thing I thought was maybe that Primeape. Swoobat? Like, I'm one-shotting this. Like, I don't need a Sword Stance to one-shot this thing. Amnesia? I always forget that Swoobat is a friendship evolution. And I always think Swoobat is kind of trash, just because he is very, very fragile. Like he gets simple, yeah, but I feel like he could be so much better than what he actually is. And I feel like that's a problem that he gets because of how fragile he really is. But we did in fact complete our challenge, so let me switch the screen over to the right screen this time. So we did not use the speed up button at all for that challenge, so we get ourselves a reward. Didn't I get a free encounter? I got nothing, lol. Don't I have a free encounter? No, I must have used it already in the last stream. Or I never wrote it down. Maybe I'm just tweaking, who knows? It's very much possible. Alright, our next challenge is use only single type Pokemon, which means we are not allowed to use Togekiss and we're not allowed to use Swampert, which is fine with me because those two are already level 45 as it is, so I'm completely okay with that. I am completely okay with that. This cutscene is gonna look so sick when they remake this game in 3D. Yeah, I always thought that the story for this game was, at least when we got to this point, was really, really phenomenal. Even though I played Black 2, White 2 more, and I thought that story was really, really good, I can't deny that the first part of this story is good. And to be honest, though, when we look at how they structured out all the games, Black 2, White 2 are they're just sequels to the game. They're not like third installments where they're built better for the initial game. But these games are actually really good on their own part, and then when you get to Black 2, White 2, it's a sequel of where we left off. And while it kind of sort of feels like you're playing a bit of the same game because you fight the main the middle gym leaders in pretty much the exact same order, it still feels so much different because there's newer areas in the region. So that's why I'm a pretty big fan of Black 2, White 2 more than the initial Black and White 1. And also, it had something to do with the fact that this was right around the time when I was gaining more knowledge about Pokemon, knowing and learning more about individual Pokemon and how good certain ones were and how certain ones were bad, things like that. Just getting into the competitive side of things, basically, is what I'm saying. So, it added a lot of competitiveness because I was very interested in wanting to learn about the stuff. So when I'd play through the games, I'd actually have a lot of fun doing it. There's a hidden item down there. I don't care about it though. I should probably shut that off so that it doesn't annoy me. But yeah, I thought that the story for the initial games really, really rocked. The legendaries made sense. And then the sequel, I would much rather them do what they did with Black 2 or Black and White and Black 2 and White 2, have them have sequels of the game than necessarily doing third installments. Because I mean, third installments are cool and all, but the problem with the third installments is it's like you're spending it's like you're spending $60 on the exact same game, but it's touched up and better than what you spent your initial $60 on. So it's I wouldn't I'm not and this was just, I've grown into thinking this a lot more because I'm an adult now, but I'm saying that now versus then, I don't really care for third installments. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm more than likely still going to buy third installments of games because I do like this franchise. I do care about it enough and do want to play the newer games. But I'm saying from, I don't know, I guess a creative standpoint, instead of making the third installments, why don't you... It's like with the DLCs for Sword and Shield. Why don't you just patch stuff in there so when you actually go through and play the game initially, like on a different save file potentially, it's different. Like, I don't know. Or take the story that you might want in a third installment of a game and toss it into... toss it into, like, the post-game. Sorry, I'm learning Sucker Punch, and I don't know if I want to get rid of Feint Attack now, or maybe Zen Headbutt, because we already have a Psychic-type move. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Zen Headbutt, because as much as it might help us with fighting types, I don't see a situation... Well, I say I don't see a situation. I did leave this in against the Primate, let's be fair. But like, it's like taking what you did with Oras. Like, I think that's a perfect example, because they explain in Oras, like, the story about Rayquaza and Deoxys. And then you had a bunch of extra battles in the post-game where you battled Team Aqua people again, and then you battled the Legendaries. Battled Zinnia. You knew about the backstory of how Wallace eventually became champion in Emerald. Like, you learned about all that stuff, and that was pretty cool. Like, and that honestly should... You could say that that's honestly what should have happened with Ruby and Sapphire, but, you know, I'm not going to knock those games, because those games have been out forever, but, like, if they take Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and they literally, they don't have to necessarily copy and paste the exact same sort of story stuff, like they did with Oras, but I'm saying in the idea... or in my ideal scenario, I guess, you can make most of the Diamond and Pearl remakes the same, maybe adding some of the stuff that made Diamond and Pearl and Platinum different, while making, well, what made Platinum better, I should say. You can take some of that stuff and put it in there. But you don't necessarily have to put the story focus on Giratina until post-game. You could literally do like a Delta episode, except it's not the Delta episode. It's something different, like by title, but it can be pretty much the same sort of idea, and just push that story out, because that will make the game more replayable, but also it'll actually have people wanting to play the game after you beat the champion. Which, that was hard for a lot of people in Sword and Shield, because you had about, I don't know, 2 hours worth of content after you beat the Elite Four. And that was the Sword and Shield Burt. I wanted that item. No! I'm pissed. I bet that's a TM. I bet that item is a TM. I bet you money that item is a TM. But yeah, like, I want them to do that with the remakes. I think that would be a smart idea. I think it would make a lot of people very, very interested in. Like, I think one of the nice things about remakes is that you can have them be set in different timelines, and you can have story connectors. You can have things connect back to the other things that you remember as a kid, and it will make sense to the mass audience, because they'll be like, oh, so that's how that works now. Because that's one of the things that's nice about media and entertainment as a whole, is when you leave enough room for there to be speculation. And maybe that's why Legends of Arceus is a thing. I'm not sure, but maybe that's what it is. Alright, I'm gonna fight you, but I'm gonna make sure I go back and go through one of those other sand pits because I really want to get that item, and I'm not gonna be smart enough to come back. I'm not gonna be smart enough to come back here because if it's a TM, I would much rather. I want to scoop up that TM. I really, really do. Mean look, I'm not swapping out, buddy. I have no reason to be scared of a Crobat. Where are you going, Sammy? Are you trying to get into trouble? Deoxys? I'm okay with this, right? Is that... I think that's attack form. That's 100% an attack form Deoxys. But that's fine because he's got no defense, so this is probably going to kill him. But yeah, just leaving room for speculation and just like, I don't know, confirming, that's a fitting ability. I like that. Also, I really wish I got a Cryogonal. Cryogonal is one of those mons that I've wanted to use so many times. But honestly, I forget he exists because nobody ever uses him. I think he is in Sword and Shield. Because I believe you actually need to catch him to get the Regice in the Crown Tundra. But yeah, just giving the game a lot of stuff to do post game, like that makes the game more playable, makes it more fun, and it keeps people wanting to go back. I don't think a lot of people go back and play Sword and Shield unless like some super special event is going on. I don't think a lot of people go back and play the game. I certainly don't, which is, you know, a bit on me, but like, and I'm aware that I do content now, so it's like, it's a lot harder for me to do that, but like, I still, like, I'd rather go back and play like the 6th gen games, or like these games, like vanilla, because it's like, it's easier, and I don't want to say that the statement, but I enjoy playing these more than I do playing the Gen 8 games. And I know there's a lot of people who are tired of the whole Sword and Shield banter. I just did not need to come back and get this. But like I just wish the games were better from the get-go. I know that they got better eventually over time, but if that was going to be the case, you didn't have to release them when you did. So that's the way that I view that, and I've kind of had that philosophy, especially now when I played the game and I felt like the game was rushed in the sense of like the story really wasn't anything that was too interesting in my opinion, and just, you know, wanting better. Like, don't get me wrong, if they are making the money, so, you know, they choose the move they choose to make, but I want stuff for the better, and I honestly think that idea of kind of recreating a Delta episode, just like copying and pasting it, not like literally, but just like putting in the different elements, like just making it feel somewhat the same, I think that would be perfect. But maybe that's what the second game, Legends Arceus, is supposed to be there for. So I don't know. Oh, nice crit. Why is everyone wanting to crit this Reuniclus? Like, it's not dying, guys. He's just out here vibing. He really is. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I just want stuff for the better. I hate going on Twitter and seeing people complain about the games, like especially the Diamond and Pearl remix when they haven't even came out yet. And what I'm saying isn't complaints. It's just I would like to see those would be things that I'd like to see. Like I said it before, when the chibi art style first came out, I was like, I'm not sure if I like this or not. But I kind of gave it a little bit, and then like when I heard the reasoning behind it to make it look like the original games, I was like, you know, I'm actually fine with that, because that's actually a kind of cool reason, because it's gonna be nostalgic no matter what. And when I go and play it in 3 months' time from when the stream goes up, I'm gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be a fun ride, and hopefully I enjoy the games. That's my thing, is as long as I enjoy the games, then I'm cool with it. I think I enjoyed Sword and Shield the first time around, because it was a new game and all this new stuff was out and all these new Pokemon, but like when I felt like I finished the entirety of the game, everything, in like 4 days, that's kind of where I like had the issue with it, because it's like I feel like I should do or have more stuff to do instead of doing like, oh, the only thing you really got to do is battle tower stuff or rematch the Elite Four over and over again. Wow, he lived on 1. I'm impressed. I'm very much impressed that he lived on 1. But yeah, that's just like, that was just the main thing that I felt like was wrong with Sword and Shield. Is like there wasn't much to do outside of the post game. And I don't know, I feel like I always get the end part of Sword and Shield mixed up. Like you do all the stuff where you get to Winden, I believe, the last town or last city where the Elite Four and stuff is, and just I get there and it's like everything's confusing, because then there's like you do the like it's like preliminary matches to get into the tournament where you just battle like random people, and then that's where all the story, like I don't know, I feel like it's very, very confusing to me, and I've played the game now Shield once, Sword once, Sword on the channel, and then I did the Sword Mastermode, and we're going to play Sword again. So this will be my 5th time playing Sword and Shield when I get to it in this series, and it's still going to be very, very much confusing to me. I don't know, I'm slightly nervous about it. I really would like a Rage Candy Bar to wake up one of these Darmanins, and that would be pretty cool. But like, see, my point with like Sword and Shield is that while the game itself wasn't like too great, I liked a lot of the mons that they brought. Like, I really like how they gave the Galarian forms like separate evolution trees. Like Corsola got an evolution, Darmanitan got an evolution, or no. What am I saying? So, Farfetch got an evolution. I know Darmanitan already has an evolution. But what was I trying to say? Meowth evolves into a different cat. Like, I thought that stuff was cool. Probably would have been a perfect time to actually bring out a new evolution. But I feel like that's really nitpicky, so I'm just gonna leave that where it is. Alright, so I'm emptying a slot off of my team so I can actually go and uncover this fossil right now after all this story stuff. So, like, I don't know. I feel like Alder could have been a much better champion. Oh, I feel like if he didn't have to fight Enon gets this, if Enon gets this, like, I get it if they are the final battle of the game, obviously, but like, it just feels wrong that you never get to actually truly fight Alder unless we do it in post game. Which, if we fail a challenge and we get a post game one, we might have to do that. So, I mean, I gotta get lucky basically and not get that right now because I kind of don't want the post game challenge or punishment. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd like to explore the other part of the region, battle all the trainers that I can, and encounter the legendaries that I can, but I'd still have to follow under... Wow, this one's modest. I'd still have to follow underneath the Everlock rules, so that's the big problem with this, is that right there. Alright, so I gotta fly back to Icarus City now, which now I should actually be able to drop off the Iggly buff. Actually, no, I think I need to keep Iggly buff on my team just for a little bit longer, because I'm gonna want Surf, so we can get through this route a little bit easier. Plus, there is a Strength puzzle, or maybe just a Strength boulder in the Moor of Icarus, which I'm gonna want to move that. So, I'm gonna make sure I do that, dude. But yeah, I've been really happy with this series. Like I can't really stress it enough how much this was a big task for me to take, because now that I've done this, me playing through a normal Pokemon game is gonna feel like nothing. Because it kind of shows that if I'm willing to put in this much effort to keep this series up and going, still, like, I even changed the streaming schedule to daily. Like, then, like, what? I mean, yeah, I'll go back to college here soon, but, like, what's gonna, like, stop me from doing this? Like, it's insane. Alright, I'm gonna flamethrower this guy. You might have Mirror Coat. Never mind, it doesn't matter. I got worried because I'm like, it might have Mirror Coat at this level, but I forgot we're like 10 levels higher than what we're gonna be fighting. So like, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. But yeah, I think the agenda for me will be, once we beat the gym today, I'll have my normal team in the box, all good to go. What I'll do, probably at the end of this stream actually, is I'll look up what the Elite Four's Aces levels are. And whatever level my main team is at is gonna stay that level. I will choose, I think I'll do 5 Pokemon. I think I'll do 5 Pokemon because I'm gonna trade out a Pokemon for the Reshiram that'll be level 50, so then I'll still have 2 teams of 6. Wow, Fire Pledge and Water Pledge. No, Fire Pledge and Grass Pledge. I don't know why I said Water. We just never got Water Pledge. Alright, Rose Incense. Actually, I should probably get my encounter. Probably get my encounter here. Marsh Stomp. But yeah, like, doesn't the scenery look really nice in here with the winter? That's just me though. Okay, so I don't know if it was just yesterday I was all just like groggy and blah. Yep. that exact feeling. But when I woke up yesterday, like I had a moment where I looked outside. I'm like, is it fucking snowing outside? Like I hallucinated out of my ass because I was like, what fucking day is it? And then it just kind of hit me. I'm like, damn, I really am ready for the holiday season already. And it's only August, but like once we get into the fall, so literally like next month, I'm gonna be like so excited. I know a lot of people enjoy summer, and I enjoy summer to an extent. I just think where I live right now, and the fact that I'm in college, so a lot of my friends, I mean, they live somewhat close, but it's still not like easy to just get up and go drive like 30 minutes to go see somebody. So it's like it's kind of difficult for me to feel motivated to go and see people. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will do it on some days because it's like, you know what, if you're not busy and I want to see you, then sure, we'll go hang out and go do stuff. But most of the time I'm like, ugh, if I have to go drive like 30 minutes to go see somebody. But that's gonna kind of be the nice thing with me living back on campus, especially in the fall and well, winter. But I'm gonna be able to live on campus and see my friends and go walk around with them if I want to. Like, I'll have that luxury again, which I feel like I didn't fully understand it, and I don't know if it was because COVID hit around that time or if it was just like I wasn't used to the whole roommate stuff yet, and I honestly don't know how I'm gonna feel with the whole roommate thing again when I go back in like 3 weeks. 3 weeks from now, I'm gonna be back on my campus and living there. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm probably gonna hopefully be finishing up with this series, so my main thing is I'm hoping that I'll be able to work on some death montage videos and get those going. I don't want the channel to completely die, so I need to figure out some sort of streaming schedule, that's the word, for me, because I don't know what I'm gonna want to do when I get to that point, because I gotta think about that soon. But yeah, I gotta think about that point, and I gotta think about it soon, because it's gonna be here before I know it. I don't like how I'm getting these low-leveled eggs. Like, I just killed it. I forgot that sleep powder wasn't in the first slot, and I just killed it. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? We still get at least 2 more encounters today, because there's one in the route before. I'm getting all these relic items. Can I not just... Let me sell these to the person who accepts the relic items. Black sludge? I don't have a poison type, but... Please, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look up. Look. How do I get her to look at me? What do I have to do here? Do I have to do... How the fuck do I talk to her? There's no way you can't talk to her. I know the timer went off, just give me a second. Oh. I don't know. It doesn't matter. If she's the one trainer I skip, she's the one trainer I skip. I'm not fucking doing this. Alright, so our challenge was to use only single type Pokemon, which we in fact did. So our reward for such a challenge was nothing again. Wow, I feel like such a winner today. Alright, we got a double challenge. So we gotta spin the wheel twice. Whatever we get is what we have to do. So, our first challenge. It's lowest level leads. So, lowest level on our team. So the Igglybuff doesn't count because it's an HM mon. And then we have... replace highest level with a new team member. So we have to have the lowest level leads and replace the highest level with a new team member. So Togekiss technically is our highest level mon. So I actually need to fly out of here then. Because the way that this concoction is going to work is that I need to have somebody else on the team for right now. So let me go to my box real quick. Move this hoo-hoo. Why does everything... It keeps getting relic items. I would be rolling in money right now if I had Undella Town accessed. Really would. Okay, so here's my thing. Anything I put on my team that isn't Togekiss, because I can't put Togekiss on my team, it's going to be my lowest level. So... I could put Porygon Z back on the team. Get him all leveled up, because I actually would like to bring him back for, like, Elite Four. So I guess what I'll do is I'll put him on the team for right now. Get them all leveled up. I swear to God, though, if I run into one Shadow Tag Pokemon or something, I'm gonna flip my lid. My lid is going to be flipped. I don't like flipping my lid usually, but I'm gonna throw a Lucky Egg on him just so we can actually take advantage of this. But I'm not gonna replace Togekiss on the layout because this is only a temporary change. It's not like a permanent one, so I'm not gonna make it a permanent one. Also, I'm waiting to hatch my eggs until we get to until we actually get all of our encounters today. So I don't have surf. Can I go? Yes, I can. Can I go through this without needing surf? Maybe I can. How do I do this, though? Because this is going to take me here. This is going to take me here. This is going to take me back here. Bam. This is why the 3D plane was better. No, I'm kidding. Guess we're not going to go to the Moor of Icarus right now because we can't. TM for Stealth Rock? Okay, that's not a bad... It's not a bad TM. Not a bad TM. Not the most useful one, but not a bad TM. I swear to God, if we run into an arena trapmon or a shadow tag Pokemon, I'm just not gonna be a happy camper. It's not going to be. I'm speaking it because it's very much possible. This is very much possible. I know Pursuit is a thing, but I'm more concerned about not being able to switch out, period. You don't have Forecast, so that's not going to help you. Unless you might actually got re-randomized to Forecast, but you don't, so get out. You have Aftermath. Ooh, hey, calm down. Trying to learn Recover? No. Pidgeotto. Oh, Jesus Christ. Should I be afraid of this thing? I don't feel like I should be afraid of this thing. I mean, he feather danced me, which is quite obnoxious, but I still think I can two-shot this thing. No, I can still one-shot this thing, apparently. 10 levels higher. Didn't quite matter now, did it? I didn't know she fought you. I didn't know she fought you. Mighty Anna, I swear to all that is good. This motherfucker has Pursuit. I'm gonna be pissed. You know what's good for you, because if you kill that Porygon, your ass is grass, buddy. Your ass would have been straight up grass. Swagger, that's kind of scary, but I think we'll be fine as long as we hit, because we should hit. Thank you. Get him out. I was gonna say, Machamp has been here for a long ass time. He should definitely not be hurting himself right now. There it is, cross chop. We're good. And since we have the PP Max, I'm gonna use the PP Max on this instead of Sucker Punch. I know I wanted to give Absol Sucker Punch again, but I think I should just have it for the priority just in case we're in danger of something happening. So it's kind of my reason for giving him Sucker Punch again. So PP Max. Go ahead and give that to your cross chop. Okay, she gave me a Heat Rock. Interesting. Let me heal up my Machamp because I know we have a rival battle with Bianca here. Which we should absolutely destroy her, by the way. Like, we are we're doing very, very well right now. Alright, so she has the Kling Klang as her starter, so we should be pretty well off considering a lot of our mons have Flamethrower. Ooh. I was gonna say, the temptation of me staying in right now is up there. But the problem is that Ninjask is a mon that is actually really, really problematic for us because of its typing. A Bug and Flying. That actually hits 4 of our team members for super effectiveness, but luckily with Togekiss, we don't have to worry about it, and since Swampert has Blaze Kick, we also don't really have to worry about it. However, right now, I don't really think that this thing has much of anything when it comes to flying type moves. So I think we're fine. I mean, it's gonna Screech me, but we should hopefully be okay. Yeah, that does nothing, and you're dead, so not even gonna be scared about it. 24, 25. Camera up's coming out. I might as well just, you know, do this again. Swap into Jukebox, then go into Maverick this time. I don't know. I think the rival, like, if we're gonna compare rival themes, I think Black 2 and White 2's rival theme is much better than Black and White 1's. That's just a personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but I think it's better, much better. All right, so that's camera up going. Goldine. I reckon I can kill the Goldine because I have discharge. Yes, I have discharge. I'm gonna go for it. Because what, this Goldine's gonna be level 38. Unless the thing has Horn Drill. But we outspeed it. Go on. Go on. Waterfall. Ooh. Okay, I outsped it, so I should kill, right? Yeah. Yes! Yes! Jukebox, kill him. Get you all that EXP, my boy. Sentret? I feel like I should stay in on this thing, too. I feel like I could nasty plot on Sentret. I'm gonna heal. Because I don't know what Sentret could have at this level. As Amnesia, okay. Well, that kind of takes my plan of nasty plot. I mean, it does, but it also doesn't. I'm just gonna not. I'm just gonna go into my champ. I think that's a smarter idea to do that than to risk my Porygon-Z. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Cross chop, baby. Yeet. And doesn't cross chop have like a good chance of getting a crit? If that's the case, then we're big chillin'. We are big chillin'. I'm gonna discharge and see how much this does to it. It's not gonna do a, I mean, like, oh, it does half. That's what I mean, though, about the whole stats thing when I talked about it a few streams back. Me being 10 levels under. Oh my god, that frame rate was bad. Like, I did that much damage to a Whismur being 10 levels under and not using a stab move. I swear to god, if I die right now because I hurt myself in fucking confusion, I'm gonna be very pissed at this game. Do I have a full restore? I do not. Anyways, the point is that, like, if I was at the end game and I was 15 levels under and, like, the champion had this for an ace, like, what the hell do I actually have to worry about? That's why I try to make the Mons fully evolve at a certain level. Alright, Signal Beam. I'm going to get rid of Psybeam because we already have a Psychic type right now. And this is just on the off chance that we do bring Jukebox back with us into the Elite Four. I might just do it anyways, but I'm just thinking from that sense of, like, if we do lose Mons in there, which honestly, I think we will lose at least one going through the Elite Four. I think we will lose at least one going through the Elite Four. Mirror Shot? Okay, that was a crit. Alright, I don't gotta worry about much else then. I mean, you can crit me again, it's not gonna do any more. I didn't actually mean that, sir. Get out. Yeah, That's for those double crits, huh? Eat my ass. Alright. So we beat Bianca. Oh, thanks. Now I got a full restore. How did she walk over that ice and not slide? I just want to know that. Trust me, I'm aware. I'm aware. That was probably coded to where she just walks out of frame. But still, it doesn't make sense. Anyways, let's go ahead and go over... What is this? The tube line bridge? Yeah, I know names. And I know this karate girl gives us a TM. Which we should definitely try to stop her. No! Damn it, man. Oh my god, because I'm fucking lagging. There we go. Morning sun. And that's okay. I think we get another TM, actually, when we go into Route 9 here, which I'm actually super excited for. I mean, I don't think he really needed to... I really don't think you needed to bring your buddies to make me walk 10 steps, but you know what? Sure. Sure, mate. Sure. Okay. Bunch of dialogue that I just wasn't paying attention to, mainly because I've played this game a dozen times now. I mean, that's an okay TM, but I'm not really too excited about it. Alright, how do I... No! I was trying to avoid all of them and try to get to the shopping mall. And then I was going to try to avoid them all to get to the grass. And then I was going to go fight them all. He has a trashy level of learn set. I could actually take this guy. Feint attack? How much is that doing to me? That does 33. Is he gonna go for it again though? Or is the AI gonna throw here? Is the AI gonna throw? Because if the AI throws, that would be perfect. That'd be perfect if he threw. No, 33 again. I don't outspeed, so that's why I'm kind of concerned about this. And I'd be actually okay if the AI did throw here. Just saying. Oh, he put me to sleep. Okay. I mean, that's not necessarily the move I wanted him to go for. He has to have something else other than this. Like, disable? Does he not have disable? Quick attack. There we go. That's what the move I was looking for. Now a crit won't even kill me. Disable nasty plot. Disable nasty plot. Yes. Catch this. Play that like a champ. 8,300 XP. By the way. Now you see why I wanted to stay in and do this with Porygon Z. He was going to get all of this EXP for himself. I got 3 levels off of that. Fuck yes. So happy with that. That's an item right. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I probably wouldn't pick up an antidote in the middle of the street. I know people battle in here, so I want to be a little bit careful about who I talk to right now. Alright, TM department, we get Sweet Scent and Trump Card. Sweet Scent wouldn't be a bad, what TM isn't... Oh, it's not gonna tell me. Sweet Scent actually wouldn't be a bad TM to scoop up because of the fact that we get hordes in X and Y. So it actually wouldn't be a bad item for us to pick up. We can buy a lucky egg here, wow. And we can get sweethearts. I'm gonna buy the lucky egg, and we can get a Helix fossil here as well. We can buy rare candies. Oh my god. I feel like I should buy... I'm gonna buy 10 of the sweethearts because if the sweethearts trade for like a 1-to-1 trade with the heart scales, then I should definitely scoop those up. Life orb. We already have 2 of those, so I don't really think I need another one. I'll pick up a Wise Glasses though. Ice Gem, upgrade, Power Band. Yeah, I don't need any of those. But I do want to see if I can scoop up Sweet Scent. That would be nice. Let me see. Can I sell anything right now? I mean, surely I can. Like, alright, Wise Glasses, Black Sludge I'll keep. Rose Incense, I'll sell that, because I don't see myself really using that. Still can't... If I could sell the relic items, oh, we would be completely fine. Flame Plate, I can sell... Actually, no, those don't sell for much. Normal Gem, no. Dragon Fang, Ghost Gem, Toxic Orb, Life Orb, Spell Tag. 50 for a Spell Tag. None of that. These don't sell for shit. Thunderstone, Metal Coat, Ice Gem, Prism Scale. I don't think I have a Feebas in the box, so that wouldn't really sell for any, or that won't really help me with anything. I don't have an Electabuzz in the box. Escape Rope, Bug Gem, Luxury Ball, Amulet Coin, Dragon Gem, Icy Rock. Dubious Disc. I'll sell 1, because we do have another Porygon 2 in the box. Lucky Egg, King's Rock. King's Rock would be good for flinches. Big Root, Duskstone, X Speed, I'll sell both of those. Oval Stone, I don't have a Happiny or a Chansey, whichever needs to evolve with that. Poison Barb, that doesn't sell for anything. Choice Scarf, I don't need 2 Choice Scarves. Oh, no, I only need 1. Iron Ball, how much does that sell for? 100? Nope. Eject Button? No. Rocky Helmet, Mind Plate. I have 3 of these. I don't need 3 of them. Earth Plate, I don't need 2 of these. I'm gonna sell 1. Razor Fang. I know it can flinch, but I don't have a whatchamacallit in the box, a Gligar, so I'm not gonna keep these around. Flame Orb, I'll sell. No, I'm not gonna bother selling those. Soothe Bell, not gonna bother selling those either. Soft Sand, Guard Spec, how much does that sell for? 350, that's fine. Poketoy sells for 500, take that. Smoke Ball, not worth it. Experience Share, they sell for 1500 a pop. I don't need 3 experience shares. fact, I don't think I'm gonna need an experience share for like the rest of this game. So I'm actually gonna sell my experience shares, which sounds like a crazy move, but I'm doing it. Keep the scope lens, timer balls. Keep those, I guess. Heat rock, keep those. Mystic water, keep those. 3 expert belts, keep those. Muscle band. These really don't sell for jack shit. That's annoying. Healing items. Let's see. Max potion. Fuck it, I could sell that for some cash. Sell that. Sell lemonades. Sell the fresh water. Berry juice. No. Old Gateau. No. Max revive should sell for something. 2 grand. I like, it's a blessing that the TMs are permanent in this game, but I'm upset at the same time. So, yeah, I need to make sure that when I fight people, I throw on the amulet coin so we can get a little bit of extra cash, because that Sweet Scent TM, I probably am going to throw it on one of the mons that I bring with me to the next game, because that is a guaranteed horde encounter, like, every single time. Like, every single time. I think it only won't be a horde encounter for the first little bit of the game, because we won't be able to see hordes until I think we get to like Route 5 in X and Y or something like that. But if we can get that TM, like, I probably will put it on Swampert, because to be honest, I think with Swampert, like, I'm cool with him having Waterfall and Earthquake. Like, those two are like ideal moves for him to have, and Blaze Kick's good for coverage. But I really don't want him to have Sky Attack, because Sky Attack is just... It's not a terrible move, but it's not good for Swampert because he attacks second most of the time. So not only do I have to wait a turn, but I get attacked twice most of the time. That is a fucking Hydreigon. Sir, please do not kill me. Please do not. But yeah, I think my move is going to be just trying to get that Sweet Scent TM. I think that's going to be the play. Even though it might not help me that much in Black and White, I think we're going to make it through Black and White. You know, knock on wood. With the team that we have right now. I think we will, because we got a lot of people to fight in the Victory Road. I'm going to probably fight all the trainers that are in the route ahead. I'm probably going to do that today, just to kind of be extra sure. And also, I would like to get all the necessary encounters and items before you kind of get that blocked off before the rival battle hits. I thought about getting the mods that I wanted to grind there now, or like, yeah, before the gym, but it's like, well, I don't know. It's each a bit iffy, you know what I mean? Who else wants to fight? I think there's people on the top floor. You? No? I think it's this guy, and then it's that girl over there. But yeah, I think it's tactical if I get that Sweet Scent TM, because the thing is as much as horde encounters are a pain in the ass, horde encounters kind of guarantee that we get good Pokemon. So while we have the I'm trying to say the not benefits, but the elements that make it bad, we also have the elements that make it very, very good. I'd say the only real problem, though, is that they do eat up a lot of time, and we also kind of have to bring mons together that genders and typings work. But I guess the way you can kind of counter argue that is that if I go into like, let's say I have the Swampert and Togekiss as like a couple, because that's how the Love Lock pairings work. So I have them as a couple. If I then run into a route, like, I can still catch a primary water type. Whether or not it's the first or second part of that couple, that's completely up to, like, RNG. But it's much easier for me to make that decision, like, easier on myself when I have the freedom for it. Because, like, to get a team of 6 in that lock type is actually not easy. Like, right now, we're looking really good because, like, all of our primary typings are different. But, like, you look back at the very beginning of this game, I know it's a Mewtwo. I'm not even acknowledging it because, like, I'm not worried about a Mewtwo in the slightest. But you look back at, like, the beginning of Black and White, we had, I think we had conflicting typings. What did he do? Did he Miracle Eye me? Future Sight? I mean, that's not gonna hit me, but sure, buddy. Sure, get critted. Alright, so I'm gonna take a look at my trainer card, because this is all the people I can fight in here. How close am I to... I'm like 8k away from 90,000. Alright, so new scene, let's go to here. So we did our challenge, which was replace highest level with a new team member, and then was also lowest level lead. So we get a reward for completing the Double Trouble. I really should have named it Double Trouble and not Unlucky, but you know what, it's fine. We got 2 free encounters, which... gonna go ahead and write that down on the document here. 2 free encounters. And let's see what our next challenge is. No new encounters. Okay, so that kind of throws what I wanted to do for a loop, but it's fine, because while it throws what I want to do for a loop, I can still repel, so it's not like it's the end-all be-all. But the nice thing is now I can actually throw Togekiss back on my team and not feel... I don't want to say guilty, because guilty's not the right word, but... you get what I'm trying to say. If we had a Rotom right now, we could change this form if we were here, but we don't. Alright, so I think that's the only guy I've fought so far. So yeah, we're not allowed to get any new wild encounters, which fucking sucks. I know all this story stuff is happening right now, but I'm trying to get to the Pokemon Center so I can put the Porygon Z in the PC. Like, I know, like, they're trying to campaign what they believe is a good cause, but can you imagine, like, something like that happens to your, like, town? You're just like, the fuck? I mean, that stuff probably happens anyways, but it's just like, wait a minute. Yeah, I see you up there, but like, let me do me, girl. Let me do me, because I gotta go pick up my Togekiss. And there's a secondary mart here. There's something that could be good here. Something that could be good here. I'm trying to think if I just hatch the eggs that I have right now. Like, do I just do that? Say screw it. I really got 3 lucky eggs going through this game. I could buy one. I got one at the very early on in this game, and then I got them like the permanent one, the one that they give you in the game. That's insane to me. All right, let me get those 2 out front. What do you sell? Waterstone, X defense, shiny stone, shell, a luck incense. That would be nice, but really don't want to spend 10k on that because I'm trying to get that sweet scent TM. If I get the 10k through going through all this, then yeah, sure, I'll 100% scoop up the luck incense as well, because that's essentially another amulet coin. I'm gonna give this to you since you're up front right now. Then I'm going to okay, I was like, where the hell are my max repels at? Alright. Oh, why couldn't you have been a normal nugget? I can't sell those in this game. Unless I find the, like... I think he's in Undella Town as well. God damn it, man. You know what? I'm pissed. Fight me. Fight me. I'm that angry. Champion and this is end of Unova right here. We're fighting the champion. He has a level 37 Doduo. It's over. Punch. Alright, thank you guys for watching this series. Roll the credits. I'm not funny. I know I'm not. You don't have to... Don't pity laugh. Like, that just makes it worse. Let's be honest. You fake laughing, if you're fake laughing right now, makes it much, much worse. I just want that point to be abundantly clear. Doesn't make me feel any better if you were like, oh no, it's actually kind of funny. No, you're saying you're not being true to yourself by saying that. You're just not. Maractus has Sandstream. That is oddly fitting. Because it is a cactus and it is normally found in the desert. Yep. Yikes. Helping that Maractus, and it's dead. Punch. Square in the noggin. Get out of here. $4,700. I think we're close. I think we're actually... We might be right on it. I don't know. 89... Oh my god. We need like 800. And I know if I buy this TM, it's going to drain 90k from my... from me. So it's like I'm not going to really have money to buy potions and stuff like that. But if I battle everybody anyways... with the amulet coin, I'll still hopefully have money before I go and fight the Elite Four. Because the thing is yeah, I'll have the lucky egg on to get my team leveled up to 48 or 50, whatever the ace of the Elite Four's teams are. I want to say 48 is like, that's the number that sticks out to me. I think it's 48, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was 40, or if it was 50. It wouldn't surprise me if it was 50. Really, we're gonna endure? Just let it go. Victini, just let it go. Like, please. This thing might have huge power, because that did a lot of damage for just being a normal-ass headbutt. You didn't get an attack boost or anything like that, so I'm a little bit skeptical about that. But since we are rocking the good old amulet coin strat now, and everyone on our team is actually already at 45, I might as well try to get some of my team members up to 50, or as close as I can to 50, before we go and fight Drayden. Because I think I should fight the trainers up north of Opelucid, because I'm not saying that we're going to be in a precarious situation if we don't. I just want to get the extra money right now. So say I do need to go get more potions. I have the extra money. I feel like that's a fair assumption or a fair thing to do. Fair play. But maybe not. I don't know. And I might as well take advantage of the fact that I don't have to worry about any sort of unnecessary rival battles until tomorrow. I just don't know what level that the trainers are going to be in that route north. Hopefully nothing too scary. Hopefully nothing too scary. Alright, we should definitely have enough money now to buy that Sweet Scent TM. Problem is, though, I don't know what that Sweet Scent the TM number is. So, I gotta, like, kind of pinpoint the TM number 15. What is 15? 15's Hyper Beam, isn't it? Yeah. It's normally Hyper Beam. So if that's the case, yeah, pretty much everybody can learn it. Ooh. That's not bad, actually. That's actually really good, because a lot of Mons can learn Hyper Beam, so depending on who I level up, if they can learn Hyper Beam as well, then we'll be chilling. Also, since Porygon Z can learn Hyper Beam, that is a move that he could actually have on him in case we lose somebody. That's a huge strategy right there. A huge strategy. I'm gonna put this on so I can get the hidden items that are over here. I know there's gonna be one. Pecha Berry, yeah, alright, good one. Skull Fossil. Wait, I have a Helix Fossil too, so I have encounters I can actually go grab, but I can't get any new encounters right now because of the challenge. That's right. So I have this area, I have north of Opelucid. Should I just, you know, I'm going to try and kill as much time as I can, I think. Because I think that's going to be the strategy to this. Oh, this would have been nice to find, like, 5 minutes ago, but it's fine. Ooh, triple battles? I remember this, though. Yeah, I remember doing this with them being triple battles. I remember as a kid, because I played Pokemon Black, that these would always be rotation battles. So they would be a little bit, like, scarier, I guess? you could say. I guess you could say that, but I don't know. Aura Sphere, that can hit the Lipard. I can hit the Relicanth with a Giga Drain, and then I can hit this Frillish here with a Life Orb boosted Psychic. It was just, I remember this fight, especially from the Extreme Randomizer, because I believe this was the house where we lost our Thundurus to a Torterra. So, like, these battles are, you gotta be really careful what you do, because anything can happen. Especially since they're randomized, they can have anything. Stop hurting my gelatin man. I just hope I get a good amount of money from doing this. 4,600? Yeah, that's decent. But yeah, the Sweet Sentium is going to be clutch, because the thing is, to be honest, and as long as I can assume that will survive the battle with that Pokemon, I'll give Sweet Scent to whomever. Because that's the thing, like, when the final battle is done, like, everything is, like, sort of finalized. This bitch has a Kabuto, a Kabutops, and a Magikarp. There are 650 different Pokemon in this game, and somehow she got 2 from the same frickin' evolution line. That's impressive. Like, I can't even sugarcoat that. Like, that's impressive. Why was this so much easier this time? Well, I know it's not an Extreme Randomizer, but like, why is this so much less scary this time around than when I came through here earlier this year? That's all I want to know. That's all I like to know. Get out of here. Magikarp, carp. Alright. Dunzo, buddy. You're Dunzo, buddy. Oh, 47. We're out here. We're big chillin'. Big chillin' now. Got a crit was not necessary, my guy. It's not necessary for that Kabuto. Alright. I don't remember where the last trades are in this game. Because I thought about checking out some of the trades, but I was like, well, probably don't want to do that at the same time. Alright, so let me spray another Repel. I don't know which one of those is an actual item, so I'm not going to bother, because I know this is the route that you can also get Amoonguss now. So it's going to be one encounter here, and then you get a static Amoonguss. Alright, Porygon Z. You can catch this Aura Sphere, my guy. Porygon Z, Porygon 2. I can read, I swear. It lived on 1. I'm impressed, actually. And it got the confusion. Because, of course, why wouldn't it get the confusion? Why not? Let's just keep it... let's just be honest. Why would it not get the confusion right now? Sandile. We're in the second to last route of this game, and you're gonna show up with a Sandile? Okay. Man's gonna get a crit as well. How much RNG are you planning on getting on me today? And how much of that RNG is gonna, change the fact that you still lost? None of it, actually, so... Alright, I'm gonna Hyper Potion here. I'm actually kind of looking forward to not well. I think it's always the fresh slate thing. Like it's always nice to get a clean slate when we move on to a new generation. Because I mean, like, not that anything innately bad has happened in Unova. Hardly anything bad actually has happened to us while we've been in Unova, but it's always getting the new fresh start of the Pokemon game and having all the new elements get thrown into it that make it fun. Like with this generation, I'm really excited that we did an egg lock because that's the first egg lock that I've done. And I know while I made all the eggs and knew what all the Pokemon were, it was still really, really fun because when hopefully I get a bigger and bigger following, I'd love to do an egg lock series because egg locks would be really, really, really fun. But just like all the elements that we've had so far, extreme randomizers, everlocks, just level boosters, the Mastermode itself, egg locks. We're gonna get a love lock now. Like it makes the run so much more fun. Because, like, yeah, I'm hatching an egg, and I know that this mon's going to have a pretty good moveset. And it's also a randomizer, so whatever is going to be in front of me from this point forward, I have no clue. And that adds intrigue and interest, because it's like, it's never going to be the exact same. Because I'm not playing a vanilla Pokemon Whiterun. I'm playing a randomized one. Alright, Typhlosion. You can get just Air Slash, buddy. This thing outspeeds me, and I am 8 levels higher. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Alright, and then Snubble, that could be... should hopefully be easy enough to kill. Bop, get out of here. Gastrodon. Might as well go into Tangrowth. Giga Drain this thing. We can actually see what its ability is. Hopefully. Pressure. I don't know if the West Sea and the East Sea Gastrodon share the same ability or not. I have no idea. Alright. Then there's these two guys over here. Because I just want to clear out this route, because I know from previously, when I played this game earlier on this year, like, these trainers were tough. And I know it was an extreme randomizer, so that kind of threw it for a loop. But I should just try my best to clear them out now. And not when I'm, like, half weak. Things like that. I think I'm more concerned about going into the Victory Road and the Elite Four, because those guys will actually have 45s. Because I remember, like, going into the Victory Road in this game and just being like, why are they level 45? Yeah, they only have like 1 or 2 Pokemon, but why are they level 45? So that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to get my team all the way up to 45 before we even fought Drayden. Because thing is like, when I get there, now I can have at least one level 50, and I can have somebody else. I would just like to think that our only other issue, and I'm thinking about this now because it would honestly not surprise me if I had this luck. Even like right now, I just had bad luck with missing my first Air Slash. There is a very, very small chance that I could go into the Elite Four with just one Pokemon. Not saying like death-wise and things like that, but I probably will have to solo the entire Elite Four with one Pokemon. It's very much possible where it's like you need to box everybody but your highest level. Which I can avoid that because I do have a Devil's Advocate, I believe. I think I have one of those. But that still doesn't change the fact that... Ooh, this thing has speed boost. Okay. It's a little bit nerve-wracking. I'm going to heal because if he outspeeds me and crits me, he kills me. But, what was I trying to say? No, there's a chance that I have to go in here and basically solo the entire Elite Four with one Pokemon. Because if I do get that, then I could potentially not only lose, I get a game over, and I would fail my challenge. So there'd be a lot of repercussions if I did that. So kind of like what I did with Platinum. Just keep the just keep a Devil's Advocate on me and hope that we don't run into anything too scary. Because I mean, if I get like a thing like a get out of jail, that would be really nice. If I got a yoink or something like that, I mean, I can obviously with the Devil's Advocate, I can set myself up to get a yoink, so I can help myself later on. But it's a bit risky at the same time. It's Hangaberry. Okay. Remember that we're not allowed to get any sort of encounters right now. Don't want to talk to any of the Pokeballs. We have 5 minutes, by the way, before we can actually run through this route and just check up on all the items. Because I got one of the... Like, if I get a second Master Ball, that would be beautiful. That'd be, honestly, that'd be perfect. Because I could catch the Terrakion, which would be level 42. Swap that out for an encounter. And then... yeah. Get the level 50 Reshiram. Zekrom in this game. Alright, so Jubilee's level 50, which is good. I'm gonna take that Lucky Egg off of you now. Or Lucky Egg, Amulet Coin, sorry. And then I'm gonna put... Let's put Disaster out front for this. Because I think all the other Mons, I'm fine with them being level 45 right now. The only reason why I went with Togekiss first was because Togekiss was already level 46. Otherwise, I would have put Absol out first, because Absol is really, really fragile. It's strong, but it's fragile. I'm worried about it when we're getting to this point. The fact that he still doesn't have Night Slash kind of pisses me off. This Night Slash is very, very good for us. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the Feint Attack. I like us having Sucker Punch because it allows us to outspeed stuff. And hit it with a nice quick move, and it does a lot of damage. But Night Slash with Super Luck, and I can put a Scope Lens on. Like, come on now. Come on now. Mew? Do you still have Transform at this level? You might. Okay, he still does. Alright, that's a little bit nerve-wracking because if he Mega Horns me, he could kill me. But if I outspeed, which I don't, set up a Swords Dance. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Alright, Feint Attack did that much. Do I Sucker Punch here? Or do I hope for me to outspeed? Because he doesn't... It's a speed tie. He outspeeds me. Sucker Punches me. How much is that doing? Okay. Are you fucking serious? I'm gonna die. someone's gonna die right now because I missed 2 fucking Mega Horns in a row. If he hits me with a Mega Horn, I die. So feint attack. Come on, dude. I was just talking about how we haven't had any sort of, like, big obstacles going into this game, and here's one. Because I missed 2 of these motherfuckers, but he hits 1. You can't make this stuff up sometimes. And what's oddly ironic, I'm pretty sure, not on the last stream, but 2 streams ago, we had an issue with Mew and being our Absol. I almost remember it vividly, that we had an issue with Mew becoming our Absol. So fucking annoying. Yeah, you fucking sword stance again. You're dying because I have no guard. You're dead. And here's the thing. Nothing would have changed. Nothing would have changed if I had just hit 1 Mega Horn. 1! All I needed was 1, because 1 Mega Horn was going to kill that thing. Did not need the... Wow. This game's fucking trying to kick me while I'm down. All I needed was 1 because I know how fragile Absol is, and if it had the exact same stats as us, we didn't need +2 to kill our own selves. Because Feint Attack, I believe that was a Feint Attack crit. Feint Attack crit did that much damage to the Mew, which I would like to assume that Mew has more HP than Absol does. So there's that. Alright, let's switch over the camera. The source. So we did our challenge of no new encounters, which means we get, as a reward, 2 more free encounters. Yeah, when we get to X and Y, we're gonna be eating this shit up. I know I could use a bunch of these free encounters now, but I don't think I want to do that. Because what I could do with the Lovelock aspect is that since I have a lot of these free encounters, I can make pairs with Pokemon that actually really, really help us out. But it's going to depend on my luck at the same time. Alright. So our challenge to go into Drayden's gym is going to be what? The use of no potions. So 30 minutes, or once we beat Drayden, and that is going to be the challenge we have to do. But before we get... Well, nah. Yeah, I gotta go get my encounters. So I gotta drop you off. Take that from you, buddy. Gotta drop you off in the death box. That's crazy. That is the first actual dead Pokemon that we've had since the Barboach. That's shocking. That is very, very shocking to me. Alright, so let me get the Igglybuff real quick. What I'm gonna actually do is I'm actually gonna take, because we have 2 more fossils, I'm gonna put the Machamp in the box because it's in the last slot. I'm gonna go fly back. Because actually, I think this is a really smart strategy. But I'm going to fly back to Nacrene City, get the 2 fossils uncovered, which means I actually need to open up another spot in my party so I can pick up both of them at the same time. And then I need to get my Route 9 encounter. You need to get my Route 9 encounter, and then the Route 10, and then one of the Amoonguss. So We got very little eggs left. I need to check how many eggs we actually do have left. I think it says 13 on the number generator, but I think 3, 6, 8, 11. Yeah, we have 12 now. And we have 2 mons that we can hatch right now. We'll have 2 more mons that we can hatch, and we get 3 more in yeah. We're probably only gonna have like 3 eggs or so to hatch before or after we beat the Elite Four. So that's kind of crazy, actually. It's crazy how far we have come. But yeah, that Absol death does piss me off a lot, because I know for certain we would have killed it if we just hit one. Like, I was okay somewhat with missing that first Mega Horn, because I was like, alright, as long as he doesn't Mega Horn me back, we'll be fine. Which he didn't. But I missed again. So I was like, well, then I just die here, because he's eventually going to Mega Horn me, because he's got 5 PP of each move, so he's going to get me back at some point. It's just annoying. It's hard to be, I don't want to say satisfied, because that doesn't necessarily fit the description in my opinion, but it's hard to be excited when that stuff constantly happens. Like those types of deaths. Like, I haven't lost a lot of mons, obviously, in Gen 5, but like I was saying when I was looking at the Zeta death montage timestamps, because that's the video that I'm currently working on. A lot of the deaths that happened in that series were just bullshit. And the fact that I think I said yesterday, 16 out of the 47 or so Pokemon that died in that series, 49, I think maybe, died in grinding, just kind of lies that point. Like, kind of just lies that point that this is just a game that's 100% solely based around luck. And it's fucking obnoxious, let me tell you. Alright, I'm going to try to get to the darker grass actually for both routes, because both of the routes can give me... I think this one could give me a level 4? I took 1 step. Really? Oh my god. Level 31. Spoink. But yeah, the main reason why I'm saving the Master Ball for the level 50 legendary is because there's a chance that it's actually a hard legendary to catch. So I have to make sure that I have enough Pokeballs to be able to catch it. And besides, we have a Victory Road encounter still. We also get the Terrakion, which, seeing how many Ultra Balls and stuff I have right now, I need to sort of tread carefully, because I only have 4 Ultra Balls, and I just used one on that Spoink. Alright, give me my bike, because I'm gonna do these rapid fire, because I want to hatch all the eggs before we go and fight Drayden, because from what I might not know, there might be a fight Drayden. I'm gonna fight Iris in this game. I might get something really, really helpful. I don't know what typing I would want right now, but you never know. Alright, so our Fungus, still an Elgyem. Okay. I think there's a Moongus, though, in this route as well, so I don't know if I want to catch... I said 1 static Fungus. So I feel like I should catch this regardless. Go ahead and headbutt me. Really? Don't start turning the RNG luck around now, because I was nice enough to keep this series somewhat interesting. I could have had a team of level 50s going into Drayden's gym. I really could have with the Lucky Egg, but I decided not to, because I'm like, that wouldn't be that interesting. Should I spray a repel just so I don't ensure that I run into a wild Pokemon? Sacred Ash. Alright, that's not that helpful. Watch I get a shiny somewhere? Nah. I'm surprised that I ran into a shiny Oshawott in the Extreme Randomizer, and well, I'm actually not upset about this. I can actually catch this. I'm not kidding when I said that they have easy catch rates in this game. So if I can hit this thing with a Future Sight and a T-Wave right now, I'd probably catch this thing rather easily. Okay, can we not? But this would have been my first encounter if I came to this route. That's insane. I just hope that... I don't think a Future Sight is going to kill this thing. If I get a crit and one-shot this thing, then yeah, it's probably going to... I mean, if I get a crit and I one-shot it, then obviously it's going to die. But if I get a crit, I think I'm going to one-shot it. Just Flamethrower. But we don't get affected by Burn because we have Magic Guard. How much is that doing? Oh my god. I didn't even get a crit either. That's crazy. I mean, I was Life Orbed, wasn't I? Yeah. Probably should have taken that into consideration before I did that. They're both holding items, actually. The Spoink and the Elgium. What do you got for me? Pasha Berry? That's a okay item. And a Choice Scarf. That's where we get the second Choice Scarf, then. Alright, what would our higher leveled encounter been? Russell. To be honest, I don't know if you would have died to a thingy. Alright, we're gonna ask you nicely to stop. I'm not gonna worry about what the fucking... No, you know what? I am gonna worry what the other Amoonguss and stuff would have been. Because I have repels, and I can use them. Wait, I have no potions, so... I feel like I'm in this situation again where... Because I used a healing item, but I didn't say no healing items. Also, it would have been Machamp. That would have been... I don't know, maybe I'm better off with it not being... With being, with catching the Elgium. Jesus Christ, I'm having a stroke. But I'm in a state of, like, I feel like I just failed the challenge because I used a healing item, even though I said no potions. But I feel like it's a gray area because it's like if I'm allowed to use full heals and stuff like that, I'm still healing myself. But the rule is no potions. It says no. It doesn't say no healing items. I'll tell you what. Ooh, that's a good item to get. And an energy root. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center. I'm going to deposit the Pokemon that we have in our party that are to be traded out for encounters in the box. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a coin flip. Because if you think that I deserve to fail the challenge because I used a healing item, then that's a fair assumption. Even though it said no potions. So that's what I'm going to do. But this could also be problematic because with that Absol dying, I feel like that's going to be the first like thing to fall over because if we lose anybody else right now, oh boy, am I going to be big pissed. Alright, so let me put you got Truant. Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't have to use you. Alright, so we have 6 mons we can trade out for encounters. Let me move these guys. out of the way so they aren't in the way of all the eggs and all the surplus of Pokemans. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do real quick. If guilty, I have to do a punishment. If not guilty, I don't have to do a punishment. But I'm going to go ahead and switch the screen over, and we're going to do a coin flip. Now, since we haven't established what's what yet, I'm going to let the coin flip do its thing first, because we don't have it yet. Alright, so heads is going to be, since we use the burn heal to heal up our burn, yes, that counts as a challenge fail. You have to do a punishment. If it's tails, it's going to be a pass, and we're going to continue for the next 18 minutes or so, not using it, doing that challenge. But if a potion is used, then it's an obvious challenge fail, and I have to do a punishment. But heads is we fail, and we have to do a punishment right away. Tails is we're good, but we have to still do the challenge for the next 18 minutes. All right. Boom! And we got tails. All right, so for 18 minutes, no potions are allowed to be used, which is fine considering we have eggs I want to hatch. We have eggs I want to hatch. So we got ourselves the first Pokemon, which is the level 25 Grovyle, going all the way over to the box where all the eggs are at. We have 12 eggs left, which means after all this egg hatching today, we have 6 eggs to hatch. So out of 12 eggs, we got the random number of 5. So egg number 5, which is actually, no, I was going to say conveniently next to another Grovyle in this box, but it's actually next to the Coffagrigus, is a Jawbreaker. What could I have named Jawbreaker? Glalie. You know, if I was playing Oras next, I would be a little bit more excited about this, but we aren't playing Oras, so I'm not super duper stoked about this, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. But I named it Jawbreak. It's whatever. I'm alright with it. It's still pretty much the same name. Maybe why did I name it Jawbreaker though? It's because of the Mega Double Team. What moveset did I give you? Hex, Spikes, Weather Ball, and Fake Tears. Something tells me that that moveset isn't correct, but maybe it is. I don't know. Gotta get him to level 25. I would say this is the only real tedious part, though, about the egg lock aspect, because it takes a bit to get these mons all leveled up, and it's kind of annoying when you have to do that a lot, but also, I don't know, because I don't want to PK hex their levels, just on the off chance that they do learn moves, because it was like what happened when I PK hexed my mons up to 62 when we were doing the Platinum after game. My Metagross didn't know Meteor Mash, and he learned, or no, it was Zen Headbutt. He didn't know it was Zen Headbutt yet, and I'm like, when does he learn Zen Headbutt? And he actually learned it at like somewhere between 56 and 62. So it's just things like that. I don't want to miss things like that and then be complaining like, oh, I missed it. I'm upset. All right. So for this Hoot, level 19, out of 11 eggs, we have egg number 7. So 3, 5, 7, in between the Registeel and the Golbat. It's another Cresselia. It's another Cresselia. Okay, I mean, considering we're not using the other one right now, I'm not really super stoked about this. But there's like one mon in particular I'm hoping I get from here. One mon in particular I'm hoping to get from here. And I'm surprised that we haven't seen it for the entirety of the series. Because outside of maybe Meganium, this is one of the mons that I was hoping I would get in this entire series. And for all I know, I could get it at level 50 tomorrow. That's all I know. That could potentially happen. And if I do, then that's a good mon to sort of build stuff around. But yeah, Cresselia, I mean, Cresselia is good. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think I want to use it unless it had some more attack power behind it, which it really... I mean, it has decent attack power behind it, but compared to like other mons, it doesn't, but it's really, really bulky. So it's also, that's why I would like to have it. But since we have Reuniclus on our team, Reuniclus is bulky enough as it is. Plus, he actually can hit back quite hard, so that's why I'm completely okay with it. Alright, so next we got a level 25 Kecleon. Going over to this box, we have 10 eggs left. We are almost to single digits. We have egg number 2, which is going to be right there. And it is Comex. I don't know if this is Squirtle or Wartortle. I kind of hope it's Wartortle. Because if it's a Squirtle, I'm not going to want to use an evolution on it right now. And I don't want to click the B button every time he levels up. It's a Squirtle. Call back to the very beginning of the series. Well, technically our very first starter was a Rhydon, but we lost him in our very first run of the series. But the mon that we had as our starter to replace him was Squirtle, oddly enough. In a Generation 1 game, we had a Squirtle as a starter. In a randomized Generation 1 game, rather. So that's kind of exciting with the callback. And that's not saying that, like, if we get one of these in, like, future generations, like Sun and Moon or something like that, and he's like our best mon, I won't bring him to Sword and Shield. I definitely would. I mean, we couldn't make his moveset what it is, because I don't want to have my Switch... I don't want to hack my Switch. I was talking about this, I think, yesterday. Like, I don't want my Switch to be hacked. What is your... no, we'll keep your moveset as it is. It's pretty good. But yeah, if this wasn't an Everlock, I wouldn't have an issue with evolving all the mons that I have right now. But like, what I was saying yesterday with some of the duplicates, I'm not going to evolve some of the duplicates if I already have one that's like fully evolved, because that's just wasting a bunch of evolutions. So... trying to learn Water Pulse? Nah. Alright, so we got Squirtle. Take that hell item for you because you don't really need it. Next up is a level 25 Noctowl, going over to the eggs box. We have how many eggs? Now we have number 9. We have 9 eggs, which we generate, and it's egg number 2 again. Okay. So it's going to be this egg over here in the corner. And let's see. And it is a Regirock. It is Regirock. He's back again, like he never left. Alright, Regirock. It's gonna be Peaks. Okay, let's go ahead and level this thing up to 25. I don't know if it's gonna, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if it's gonna learn anything while we level it up. Shouldn't have a full moveset yet. Curse? So it has Curse, Rock Throw, probably Explosion, and Stomp, if I had to imagine. 23, 24, 25. Trying to learn Superpower? Yes, we'll get rid of Explosion, actually. Get rid of Explosion. Okay, we still have yet to hatch the egg that I'm talking about, by the way. But we have now our last two mons right here, level 31 Spoink. We have 8 eggs left. Egg number 1. I don't think this is the egg I'm looking for either. To be honest, I don't know where the egg I'm looking for is in the middle of this pile, but not here. This box. There. It's a Latias. We're so close. I know we're so close to it. Watch, it's gonna be like one of the 2 or 3 eggs that I have left to hatch. That's gonna be what it is. Yes. Now we don't have a Soul Dew, so it's not like Latias is gonna be that great in this game, but still is a pretty good Pokemon nonetheless. Get to the level 31. Learns Wish. 10. Learned Helping Hand. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Learned Safeguard. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's learning Dragon Breath. What other move? Let's get rid of Safeguard. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. It actually, if we're smart enough, we could bring Latias with us into X and Y, because I think Mega Latias and Latios are in those games as well, so that wouldn't be a bad idea. That would not be a bad idea at all. Alright, so let's put you here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do, but it's fine. And then we have this little Elgyem down here. Level 30 out of 7 eggs now. Egg number 1. Alright, so out of egg number 1 in here, I don't think we hatched the one I was looking for, but it's alright because toothpick. Oh, come on, man. I know exactly what this is. I just gotta see which egg number it would have been out of 7. My guess is it would have been like 3 or 4. Probably straight in the middle. Alright, so we got our Corsola, which is named Toothpaste. Alright, let's get this thing up to level 30. Try to learn Harden. What moveset did I give it? Water Pulse, Head Smash, Nature Power, and Icicle Spear. Okay. $12, $13. Trying to learn Recover. No. Refresh. Also no. Rock Blast? No. 22, 23, 24, 25. Trying to learn Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam is stronger, so I should probably get rid of Water Pulse for that. 27, 28. Trying to learn Lucky Chant. Nope. 29 and 30. Alright. So we have officially hatched every single encounter we got today, which is good. I could use my free encounters if I want to. I don't think I will, though, because I don't... Not saying I don't see the purpose of doing that, but just I don't think it's a good idea. At least not right now, anyways. I'm conflicted on whether or not I want to take... Conflicted right now whether or not I want to take the Igglybuff with us as a Death Fodder Mon. Or I bring in the Gigalith, or maybe I save... Nah, I think I save him. Because I gotta think about... Yeah, I gotta think about who I bring with me to the Elite Four. As like my last Mon. That's a tough decision I gotta make, but I'm not gonna make it right now. I'm not gonna make it right now. I'm gonna take the Death Fodder with that Igglybuff. Alright, tell me all the story. Okay. I always struggled with this gym as a kid. Because I wasn't smart enough in knowing weaknesses to Dragon were. Why? What's up? Okay. Gym time. Oh, I'm not even clicked on the window. Lol. Alright. I'm not sure if I'm ready for this, but I think I'm as ready as I can be. And just speed up going all the way to the top. I'm gonna give the amulet coin to someone. Let's give it to Maverick. Okay, let's do this. Sharpedo, who am I leading with? The worst possible option. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna swap here. It would have been really bad actually if he had like Shadow Tag or something, because we wouldn't have been able to do anything. We wouldn't have been able to do anything. Go ahead, crunch me. I'm gonna literally gain all that HP back. Alright, go this way. This puzzle's actually sort of confusing, so I'm trying to make sure I do it correctly. Engineer Wellington, Gastrodon. I can fight this thing. He shouldn't really have anything for me. A Psychic. Okay, Muddy Water. Does a decent amount of damage. He outspeeds us now. Weird. Oh, I can't potion up. Wait, no, the challenge is like way gone. Because it's been longer than 18 minutes. Hold up. Let me switch this real quick. I forgot that we were gonna do that, so that means we did the challenge of the another 2 free encounters. I gotta use this. Gets us the rest of the eggs. So what I could do is I could use as many as I need to hatch the rest of the eggs, because I got a Victory Road encounter that I still need to grab. Victory Road. And then I get the Reshiram. So I need to just... Yeah, I need to get these encounters at some point. Probably get them after I beat the gym, to be honest. And then hatch the eggs and then move on from there. Okay, so I think that's going to be the plan. Okay, what is our challenge now? Please be something easy. Thank you. That's the easiest challenge I think I could have gotten. No evolving. I think that's the easiest challenge I could have gotten. I'm so happy that I got that challenge, because that's something super simple for us to do as well. I was saying, like, this puzzle was challenging because of all the different things you gotta step on. Also, there's a lot of people you fight in here. There's a lot of different people you gotta fight in here, so I think it's close to 7, 8? I think it's close to 10, maybe. Might be underestimating how many people are in this gym. I don't remember, though. Download. Okay. It does outspeed me. Oh, it set up Tailwind. Okay. That's a little bit terrifying. A little bit terrifying. Well, 47 though. Zeep Striker. This thing isn't gonna have anything to hit Swampert. It's gonna have Flame Charge and probably like Stomp. But it shouldn't have anything to hit Swampert. Trust me, I used one of these before. This was actually another Pokemon that I used on my initial team going through Black and White. And it's weird because like you could get Blitzel in like the route that's I'm trying to think of the name. It's the route that's like west of Striaton City. That's where you can get Blitzels, but I didn't get a Blitzel. I remember getting the Zeeb Striker in the route that was north of Mistralton City. Like I remember getting him there, and that was the mon I used. So that was like very fitting that I just saw him just now. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is 4. Like we've already fought 4 people and I haven't done much of the puzzle at all. But they all only have like 1 mon. Slowking. I gotta switch because I don't have anything to really hit you with. If this was normal Gen 5 Future Sight, I think I would have been fine. Ooh. Okay. He's nasty plotting, which is not great. But we outspeed him. I don't think this is gonna kill, actually. He nasty plotted twice. Are we in danger? I don't think we speed tie with Slowking. Okay, good. Maybe he doesn't actually have like a good move to hit me with. I don't know. I didn't want to take the chance though. I didn't really want to take that chance. Alright. So now we go up and around this way. Step on this hand. Then we jump down here, then there's this guy. He's number 5. Yeah, I think there might be close to 10 people in this gym. Charizard. Alright, this should be pretty easy, I think. Flame Burst. Almost a one-hit KO. Almost a one-hit KO. Go for the flamethrower. That should do enough to kill. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And this should hopefully... Alright, moves the dragon's head that way, so we can go up. And then we go down here. This is number 6. He's got 3 Pokemon. He's got a Pikachu. I bet I can just kill this thing with a flamethrower. I don't think I need any more than that. Sandile. stay in against this thing. Oh, you went for dig. That's fine. I can just flamethrower him when he comes back up. He's not gonna do that much. Is he? No. And Dust Ox. Alright, we should be able to... We should be able to kill this thing. Ooh, he light screens. Is that gonna save him? I think it might. No, I didn't. Oh, we got a crit. Never mind. That crit probably mattered. I didn't know if it mattered or not, but I think it did. I think my main goal is going to be to have these potions roll me over till I get through the entirety of Victory Road. It's going to be hard, but that's going to be the goal, is that have the potions roll me over to the Elite Four. Okay, up and around, and bam. Now we fight you, which you're number 7. Yeah, there might be 8 or 9 people in here, actually, not including the gym leader. Another Dust Ox? Aw, oh, you shouldn't have. Now we can actually see if the crit mattered or not, because he's going for light screen again. It didn't. Wow. It's kind of impressive, actually. I mean, we are 8 levels higher and holding a life orb. But still, that's... Dust Ox is bulky, though. Alright, sick. Why is it lagging so bad? Is it because of the rendering stuff? Because all the stuff below? I also need to be careful with the amount of psychics that I have left, because I only have, like, 4? I only have, like, 4 left, so... I'm in a future sight. Ooh, okay. That's not swagger. Really? Really? First turn. Is he gonna get a flinch now? Alright, so we got the future sight off, which is good. Flamethrower. And I hurt myself. Sick. So I gotta heal. Which... I could use the full restore, but I don't want to use that right now. I think the Future Sight would probably one-shot Luxray right now. Yes, it does. Alright. Delcatty? I can deal with this. I'll just use Flamethrower on it. Fake Out? It's fine with me. Don't really have anything. I'm already confused, and now I'm in love. Like, and you're trying to put me to sleep? Really? Are you that desperate? Get out of here. And so I still one-shot you with not even a stab flamethrower. Alright, so now we're at the gym. Leader. Let me go ahead and save my game. Alright, we should be, even though we have a team of 5, we should be able to destroy this gym. We have a level 50 and one that's level 48. We should be fine. Virizion. I'm not even worried about this, actually, because... Oh, I should have healed. Giga Drain, okay. That doesn't do that much to us, which is good. I'm gonna set up a future sight. What is it? Okay, yeah.
Pineapple. It's rainbow.
No.
I don't think it's as bad as some of the other ones.
No, that's just a no for me.
They have berry and
Wow, I just one-shot that thing. I'm surprised. And that thing had Truant, which I'm glad I figured that out now. Woodhammer? Ooh, that's risky. I should have healed. If he crit me, I would have died. Oh my god, if he crit me, I would have died. But it's okay, though, because we one-shot him with all of that. Flareon's coming out now? Okay. 41. We outspeed it, which is surprising. Now we're Jolly Natured, but like, I wouldn't expect to outspeed Flareon. Seismitoad. That's gonna get one shot. That's gonna get one shot. Dodrio. I think I go into Osmosis here, but I have to heal up. We haven't seen our ace yet either. We haven't seen the ace yet either. Speed rose sharply. Okay, I mean, it was already faster than me, but I'm not worried about that now. And that's not going to do anything to me. Unless it gets a crit. Which of course it does. Why wouldn't it get a crit? Last month a Doug Trio. I mean, that was a relatively easy gym. Even though it had a bunch of fully evolved mons, like, that was still a relatively easy gym. I mean, the Virizion was scary, but it really didn't do a whole lot. Alright, so that is our final gym badge for black and white that we have earned. There it is. Final gym badge. Yes. Killed it. We've been killing it in this region. I mean, what we've had 5 deaths, which isn't bad considering we've made it 8 gyms. All right, so I'm gonna teleport out. I know there's dialogue with Juniper right now. Yeah. Go ahead and give me the Master Ball. Do I regret setting out on my journey? It's weird that you can say yes to that. Like, do you think I would keep going if I regret my decision on starting my journey? Like, I feel like that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to say such a thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a gander at our box here. I'm going to put the Igglybuff in the box. And actually, I'm going to go get my free encounters. I think at most I'm going to use 4. That's going to be the magic number is going to be 4. That's where I'm going to make the cutoff point. But this is going to actually leave me room to strategize a little bit, because it can tell me what level my team, what I'm going to grind my team that I have now currently up to in the next stream, plus the team that I choose to grind up as like a backup. I can have those in the back and ready to just wreck shop if we need them to be there for us, which we may or may not need them. So, yeah, I'm gonna go get my encounters to the west because I can't go north. I know there's 36s, at least guaranteed in the grass, because we saw that with the Reshiram before we brutally murdered it. But I can go get some encounters right now. And if I get into the double battle grass, that doesn't eat up 2 of my encounters, by the way. Alright? That just eats up 1 of them. So, I'm gonna ride the bike to just run out this repel really quickly. Alright, bells ran out, and we get a double battle, but it's not a double battle, it's just a Zoroark. Okay. Does this thing have huge power? Because I don't have a huge attack stat, but that did a lot of damage. did so much damage. That's not even funny. Oh my god. Kind of need to hope that they get caught easily. Alright, good. I want to see if this thing has huge power. That did so much damage. It could be adaptability, it could be a lot of things. It was super effective, I know, but like that still did a stupid amount. Naughty nature. He has adaptability. Holy shit, that's insane. No wonder why that did so much damage. I was like... Well, I need to be careful with him in the grass then. Alright. Munchlax. I don't like Munchlax. At least trying to catch him anyways. He's stupid to catch. Like, stupid difficult. Is this gonna kill him? It doesn't. What? This man just doesn't want to deal with my my status inflictions. You know what? If I don't catch him in this ball, I'm just gonna kill him. I won't worry about it. Well, you made that decision very easy, sir. You made this decision way too easy for me. Can we not get paralyzed right now? Alright, so that's 2 of our free encounters used. Maybe I'll use a... I do have 6 of them, and I used 1 of them right now, and this is a Rourke, and then I got 1 for the Munchlax. Okay, so a Clink and a Munchlax. So we know Munchlax is a pain in the ass to catch, so... Who's gonna do more damage right now? Definitely the Reuniclus, but it doesn't outspeed. I still have Sleep Powder though, so that's a good idea. So we can get the Clink to be put to sleep. Get the Clink to be put to sleep. Psychic U. Please one shot. Oh my god, really? Well, Future Sight takes into... Well, no. I'll Bug Buzz the Clink if I have to. This probably will make it a little bit easier to catch, actually. It woke up. Are you serious? Are you serious? Mirror Shot. It's fine. Go ahead and lower my special defense or my accuracy. One of the two. Alright, so that's 2 caught. Alright. So... I feel like I should kill this Rourke, actually. Because we know Rourke has adaptability, and if he Night Slashes, that's arguably going to do more than a Foul Play ever would. Oh, if he crits me, he could kill me. Which he doesn't. I just know that Bidoof's really easy to catch, so I'd rather go for the Bidoof. I'd just rather go for the Bidoof because it's going to be much easier to catch. Yawn. Okay. Just stay caught, and this will actually be pretty easy. Are you fucking serious? You're gonna tell me that a Route 1 rat, beaver, rodent, whatever you want to classify this thing as, is gonna... Come on now, we're better than this. And I might as well use one more. Kricketot. Okay, that should be... That should be easy to catch, right? So I used, what, 5 of my free encounters? He didn't even shake? Are you serious? Do I really need to try and wake up first turn just to get a T-Wave off on this thing? Alright, he doesn't do damage, really, so... It should be pretty easy for me to just wake up and then get a Thunder Wave off. But right now, I apparently don't want to wake up. There we go. And Pokeball. Are you serious, dude? 3 shakes. Stay in the fucking Pokeball. Really? Really? Kricketune, or Kricketot, is going to be a difficult one to catch. Like, I can't just blow his entire life away. That's what I thought. Alright, so those are all the free encounters I'm going to use because I want to save at least 2 of the eggs for the end game because I want one of those to be the level 50, whatever the last mon is. But we'll have to see. So I'm gonna hatch the eggs now, and then I gotta spin the wheel, the reward wheel, and then I've got to do a little bit of strategizing. I gotta do a little bit of strategizing. Alright, so we got all of the... Oh yeah, we have the one already in our party. So we have the Zoroark. Let me go over to my random number generator. Out of 6 eggs. Out of 6 eggs. First one is number 6. And it is... It's a Spoink. Actually, let me write down that I have 2 evolutions. 2 evolutions. So we have Boing. This is definitely a Spoink. I don't know when Spoink evolves. I don't know when Spoink evolves. Oh, it's a Grumpig already. Alright, that's sick. I don't actually have to worry about evolving this then. Well, if I know what the last 2 eggs are, then I don't necessarily have to focus on evolutions. Then I can worry about what mons I want to train up. Strategy. To be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna want to use Grumpig. I mean, it'd be cool, but I feel like I have so many better psychic types already there. $14, $15. Trying to learn Psych Up. I think we get him to 36, right? Psybeam, Extrasensory, Amnesia, and Future Sight. I don't need both of these, so I'm going to get rid of Psybeam. Confuse Ray. I'll get rid of Amnesia for that. Magic Coat? No. Send Headbutt? No. 27, 28, 29. Trying to learn Rest? No. Snore? No. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. All right, so let's see, modest with thick fat. Okay, that's a good thing we got there. Clink has got telepathy and it was holding a health wing. Very cool. So out of 5 eggs now, we got egg number 3. Egg number 3. Which is this one. Which this is... I know exactly what this thing is. This is the other Codney that I was talking about. This is the other Codney. I mean, the nice thing is I can level this thing up all the way up to 38, and it can get, like, its better moves before I choose to evolve it. But yeah, this thing's got to get up to 38. I wish this is the process that's so tedious. But luckily we only have like 4 more eggs in this series that we have to hatch, so... Mega Drain, let's get rid of Absorb for this. Conspore, nope. 19, John Razor Leaf, no. 24, 25, 26. Trying to learn Giga Drain. See, this one's already better than the other one we were rocking with for most of the series. 28. Trying to learn Charm. No. 29. 30. 31. 33. 34. 35. Energy Ball. I feel like I should still teach it this. And, no, not over Giga Drain. So I should still teach this. Cotton Guard? No. 38. The only thing is that it's not going to have Prankster as its ability, so that's kind of where we might have a problem with it, but should hopefully be fine nonetheless. So Bidoof, he's got Skill Link. He's level 38. We now have 4 eggs left total. Egg number 2 is what we get to trade him out for. So egg number 2 is going to be this one right this way. Cheese. I think this is a Pikachu. It's a Raichu. I didn't think we had a Raichu in our thingy. But a Raichu? Ooh. He doesn't learn any new moves, I don't think. Or he might learn like one new move, but I don't think he's gonna learn anything new. However, though, I might actually use this on my team right now. Because an electric type wouldn't hurt. And it would help against the bug flying type weakness that we have across 3 members of our team, so actually we might go with this. Nine, 30, 31. Was it 38 for Bidoof, right? Yes, it was 38. Let me check this thing's speed. I don't remember what I made its nature. Hasty nature. Oh, because I was trying to make it a mixed attacker. So that actually isn't bad. It's actually really good. Fake out, Thunder Punch, Thunderbolt, Volt Tackle. I mean, Volt Tackle is a bit risky, which maybe might be a red flag for me not to keep it. But that is a good mon for me to pick up and have. Potentially use. Alright, so for the last mon we have to hatch for this stream is the Kricketot. It's level 37. Out of the 3 eggs we have left, egg number 3 is the lucky one. This is probably not going to be the egg I'm looking for, is it? Nope. I literally have 2 chances. And it's potentially going to be the last egg I hatch in this series. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, for level 37 PK, I'm assuming this is a Magnemite? No, this is probably Magneton, actually. Which would also be a good addition to the team, because we get the part Steel type. I just don't know if I want to add the Magneton, because I used the Have I used the Magneton? Or am I thinking of a different series? I think I'm thinking of the Platinum Lovelock. I think that's what I'm thinking of here. I think that's exactly what I'm thinking of here, actually. Supersonic. Sonic Boom. What moveset did I give him? Nothing crazy, okay. Thunder Wave, I'll give him that over Supersonic. 27, trying to learn electrical. 28, 29, 30, trying to learn lock on. 3, 34, trying to learn magnet bomb. 37. Okay, so now it is decision making. Decision making. Let me put you in the box here. Let's take a look at what would be good for us to have at the end game. So obviously, I gotta be mindful with evolutions because I'm only allowed 2 from this point forward. One of the evolutions, I think, I don't know if, because of the eggs that I have left, we know this is either a Teddy Ursa or an Ursaring, and I'm pretty sure this is already fully evolved, so I don't need to worry about that for a final evolution. But I don't know if this is a Teddy Ursa or an Ursaring. So, realistically, if we're thinking logically here, I have the room for an evolution right now with grinding. So I think I'm gonna have Raichu be on my team going into the next stream because an electric type would really be helpful. I know it's frail, but I have a few other electric types I think in here. Yeah, I have the Magneton that I could use as well. So I think he's going to go on with the final team. And also, let's see. I think in terms of grinding, I'm going to want to bring the Porygon, of course. Definitely the Gigalith. I feel like I should bring the Banette, because if I can get the Mega Stone in X and Y, that would be really good for me. Let me think. On the off chance that anything bad happens with our Reuniclus, I'm going to put you there as well. So Metagross, Banette, Gigalith, Porygon Z, that. Because the thing is, with Cheese, I can actually, because Cheese is going on the normal team, I'm going to train him up to the ace of the last gym, which was 43. But since these other guys are going to be like backup mons, I'm going to get them to 50. I'm going to 100% get them to 50. It's just my thing is right now, because I'm conflicted, because I would love a fire type, but I also already have a bunch of fire type moves on my team, like Togekiss, Reuniclus, and Tangrowth have Flamethrower, and it's a really easy TM to just give to people, so I really don't think I need a fire type. A fighting type wouldn't hurt, in case something that bad happens to Machamp. But I'm also thinking about Maverick here, so I almost want to go with the Shellos. The problem is with either one of these is that since they have the ability to evolve again, you don't know. Well, actually, no. We know your ability is pressure. We just don't know what Pignite, or Embor's ability is, rather. But also, I could bring Squirtle. That would eat up 2 evolutions, though, which, if we get the Teddiursa / Ursaring, whatever it is in that box, which I may or may not look in PK Hex, just to see if it's a Teddiursa or an Ursaring. What other water types do we have? So in terms of water typing, we only have Shellos, Squirtle, and then the Remoraid. This is a tough choice. This is a really tough choice. Because I only want to train up 5 months. I don't want to train up 7. Because if I make it through the Elite Four, I want to have a backup team. So let's see. Because I almost want to bring up a backup electric type just in case something happens to the Raichu. Because I think Raichu, if I put it on the team, it's going to be a glass cannon. So that could be a problem. I suppose if I eat up this evolution with the Luxio, then... Because here's what I'm thinking, right? I could potentially go get one final encounter, catch it, hatch the egg, and if it's the Teddiursa, then it's the Teddiursa. That would be good. But the problem is I want that level 50 to be there in the final fight. In the final 2 fights, actually. So, trying to think tactically here is difficult because I have a 50% chance right now that if I go get this last encounter, which I'm really tempted of just saying fuck it and doing that, I could trade it out for I can trade it out for the Teddiursa, and then I know that my level 50 is going to be whatever Petulia is, which is a Lilligant. But if I go get this last encounter and the Lilligant is the egg that we hatched, then we know that the Teddiursa, or Ursaring, whatever it is going to be the level 50. So I think to be mindful right now, because then that means the Victory Road encounter doesn't matter, so I don't have to worry about that. It just matters if I catch the Legendary. You know what? I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go use my last free encounter on this.
Sounds like Mark Andre Fleury is
Yeah.
He's not retired.
Well, it sounds like, because he was a big part of Vegas and getting them to the playoffs every single year that they've been a team, he's kind of upset because the team just traded him away for essentially nothing. I don't know if it had to do with cap space or whatever, but no, I am too. He's one of the best goalies in the entire NHL, but that whole retiring thing came from the fact that he wants, like, because he cares about his family, so he doesn't want Chicago to do what Vegas did essentially and trade him off despite being like, oh, you're one of our better players, in exchange for nothing. So it's like a trust issues sort of thing, at least from what I read on many different posts and websites. I mean, with a bunch of the trades that the Blackhawks have been making, I hope that it kind of sets them up in the right direction. Because regardless of people what want to say about the whole trading trading away guys like Brent Seabrook and Duncan Keith. If it works, then it works. I mean, yeah, it sucks that you're trading away people who have been on that team for 10 plus years, but if you're getting better players, then I don't know. Because I think Fleury going to the Blackhawks is, I view that as a steal.
Yeah. So hopefully they treat him.
Yeah.
What?
Who's meowing?
I think it's Sam.
Sammy boy?
Yeah.
How convenient. Wait, was that 36, right? Okay. So I guess the point here is even though we're gonna hatch this right now, this will still be a level 50 backup. So I'm not necessarily against this. Well, actually, no. I don't know if they're actually going to be level 50. I don't know that yet, because I haven't yet checked the Elite Four's levels. But it would have been nice if this was my level 50, because I can get this thing's moveset to be looking really nice. And Lilligan, if we get the ideal moveset on it, it's over. It's straight up over. Alright, let me check real quick, though. Pokemon Black Elite Four. What levels are they? They are 50. 50 is their ace. So that means I can lucky egg my team in the next stream up to 50, and then just go from there. Okay, so we can actually get the entire team up to 50, which is nice. Hopefully this leads to good things. Hopefully this leads to good things. Let me get the Lilligant leveled up to 36 here, and then yeah, this is going to be the last mon that we grind up. Teeter Dance. What moveset did I give it? Leech Seed, Mega Drain, Grass Whistle, Growth. No. (16, 17). I think I learned Quiver Dance at like 28? 26 or 28. Or learned Giga Drain at 26. Or 28. I don't know, one of the two. Quiver Dance. Do we not get Giga Drain? Is that gonna be the thing we missed from this moveset? That might be the move that we get at 26 actually on Pettilil. Because that's what I level up the Pettilil to, or 2 when I play Gen 5, and then once I get it to learning Giga Drain, I just evolve it right away. Alright, So we have one more egg, which we know is a Teddy Ursa. So it's going to be our level 50 going into when we get to the final battle. So, of the mons that we have on our team, we have Osmosis, Tiptoeing, John Cena, Maverick, and Jubilee. Those are going to be our current team members, which they aren't going to get any sort of grinding right now because they are all higher than 43 and aren't going to be there strictly for Elite Four purposes, whereas Raichu here is going to go to 43 because he's going to be on the current team and he's not yet at the Gym Leader's Ace, so he can still go to 43. But Jukebox, Roger, Corona, Megatron, and Petulia are all going to be at 50. They're all going to be level 50, and there if we need them to be there. So that's the real thing, and to be quite honest, I may or may not want to swap out Pokemon just to bring into the final battle anyways, so who all entirely knows. But let me actually switch my screen over real quick because I had... Whoops, that is not the right screen. Let me switch the screen over to our reward wheel because we did not do any sort of evolutions before the gym. We got a Devil's Advocate. We're good. We're good for the next stream. We are good for the next stream because we have 2 of these, so I can use both of them and we will be fine. But I don't need this random number generator anymore because we have hatched all but 1 of the eggs in this series. Alright, so I'm going to get out of here. I stated what I stated. Follow Twitter, follow YouTube, click the bell for both. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow where we take on the Elite Four and then gets us. Deuces.